Hey, JW here. Um, just a semi rant, a little rant. I have no problem with Juneteenth, which I'd never heard of up until recently, maybe within the last year, but I have no problem with it becoming a holiday. It seems like it's as legitimate as most of them. Somebody's birthday, or you know what I'm saying. It's, they're all fake. They're all fake. You know, seriously, most holidays are fake. And this one has some legitimacy in that apparently, my understanding, I just looked it up because I'd never seen any papers on it. And I'm a member of this research site, and they had like two or three papers on this thing. I can find thousands of papers on just about any subject I type into it, but they had two or three papers on it, and most of them were published this year. I think two of the three were published this year. But because I believe that nobody ever heard of this day before. Nobody. I would bet that, I don't know, when did it come into popularity a little bit? Maybe a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. I don't remember. But let's say a week before it was put on by politicians who were obviously kowtowing toward African Americans. Before that, nobody ever heard of it. And I guarantee you could go into the black community today and say Happy Juneteenth, and they would give you a look like you were a madman. Okay, I'm saying about 90% of them. All right, I'm sure there are some people who know what it is, but and that's also true of a white community. But I'm just saying it's an African American holiday, just like Martin Luther King Day is. We all get it off because it's a federal holiday, which brings me to my next point. I am an employee. I work today. And it was the last day of school. I'm a crossing guard for the town I live in. And I'm wondering now that this thing has been passed, if I get kind of grandfathered in for for the cookie, man. Give me the cookie. Give me the cash, the cabbage. I mean, I worked. Now, I'm assuming I'm only going to get one day's pay, but I may have to call the office tomorrow, if there's anybody in there, and find out if I get double time for today. I mean, I'm sure that if someone in Suffolk County, Boston, worked on Bunker Hill Day, today is Bunker Hill Day, it's the real day, but they celebrate it now. It's amazing what these hacks do. But what they did was they changed it to the nearest Sunday, so that naturally, if a holiday falls on a Sunday, Suffolk County, it's an actual hack holiday. If you work for the government, city, if you have a city job, registry, work at the library, you work at the L Street bathhouse, you get the day off, Suffolk County. Okay, so what they do is they changed it to the nearest Sunday to the 17th. So I think this year I guess it was on the 13th maybe, but that wouldn't be the nearest Sunday. So anyway, I think they celebrated the Sunday before the actual day, okay? So what happens, the reason they did that, the hacks changed it, used to always be celebrated on the day. If it fell on a Tuesday, they were off Tuesday. If it fell on a Wednesday, they were off, whatever. So now, being a Sunday holiday, you can celebrate it on Monday or Friday if you choose. So you get a choice. So I'm sure they did not have that long weekend factored in when they decided to make it the nearest Sunday to the or the Sunday before. They don't do anything logically, or the Sunday before the holiday. So I'm sure they're going to try to now figure out how they can back up Juneteenth to Bunker Hill Day. So maybe what they might do. Here's what I would do if I were them. I would say we're going to change the Bunker Hill celebration to be the day before or the day after Juneteenth. The only problem with that is that then they possibly couldn't extend the long weekend. Although up in the Massachusetts State House, it's a well-known fact that on a Wednesday afternoon, the statement you hear most often up there is on a Wednesday afternoon is have a happy weekend, have a nice weekend. And so, but I'm worried about them. I want them to be able to extend this. Maybe what they could do, if they can get the federal government to make this a Monday holiday. See, a day of this importance, I mean, really, it's an important day in terms of our history. I really mean that. I mean, if black people were officially freed from slavery on that day, then I think it should be celebrated on that day. You don't change the 4th of July. That's Independence Day. And my understanding is that Juneteenth is Independence Day for slaves. So they really should celebrate it on the day. But what they'll do, probably, the feds will get together and say, hey, there are no June holidays except for Bunker Hill Day, which is only Suffolk County, again, in Massachusetts. So what I think they'll do is say, listen, we don't have any June holidays, so this was a perfect way to get a June holiday. And so they'll make it a Monday, like they do with Martin Luther King Day. Martin Luther King's birthday, I believe, is February 22nd or 21st. I'm not sure. It's 21st, 22nd, somewhere in that neighborhood. But they celebrate it on the Monday. I think it's the second Monday of February or something. I don't know. But anyway, I think that's what they'll do because they are never going to pass up a 3-day holiday. So I think that's what they'll do. But they might meet some opposition if there are some real African-American historians who, and I hope there are, because I think certain days like November 11th, which is Patriots Day. No, it's not Patriots Day. It's Veterans Day. Veterans Day, but it was never Veterans Day when I was younger. It was called Armistice Day. That's when they signed the armistice in World War II. But again, they change things around to suit the agenda or whatever they do. I don't know what they do. I have no idea what these politicians do. They were all flapping like seals today, though. I mean, Ed Markey was just ecstatic. It was like you would have thought that he had found a cure for cancer. I mean, he was running around with that smile and slapping people on the back. I watched the video on YouTube, this one here, and I mean, people were looking at him like I saw this lovely African-American woman who was standing in the group, kind of looked at him, and she had that look on her face of, who the fuck is this? Anyway, poor Ed, he should go back to driving ice cream trucks. But anyway, I just had to jump on for a little rant, and I just hope that the hack holiday is extended, and I hope maybe they can score a week off with this, the Bunker Hill people, I'm hoping, because they deserve it. They work very, very hard. If you've ever been to the State House, maybe try to get a birth certificate as I did one year and spend half a day there. You realize the amount of effort they put into their work. And, so I'm all for them getting this holiday and maybe even working it out so they can get maybe 3 or 4 days back to back. And anyway, it's Thursday, and I'd wish them all a nice weekend, but they're already gone. They left yesterday. So have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon.